light and dark. Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, and all those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome.
Oh, Jane, we can't only see your ceiling light, darling. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Good evening, everybody.
I am here, not just my ceiling.
Yes, I thought you were showing
darling.
us some wallpaper for some reason there, Jean.
Yeah,
but never mind.
I love Jean's wallpaper. It's a lovely colour.
It is. It's gorgeous. I really like that. I would like that on one wall.
It's my healing room because it's all purple.
I would love that on one wall in my bedroom.
Oh, Matthew, good evening, darling.
Oh, no.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Matthew, but it's all going to go to pieces now.
Before anybody else says it, are you going to come on with us tonight, Matthew, darling? Come on, come and say hello to everybody. You know you want to.
Well, I'm going to be very good.
It's yes, please, Matthew. If you'd like to come on, I'll give Matthew permission to click the link if he wants to come on. Nobody else at the minute. Nobody else just now. Just Matthew
well,
just now. Saying,
I've only got this one wall in this colour, but all my bedding and everything all matches purple.
Oh, lovely. Well,
okay. Matthew, you will be more than welcome. You will be more than welcome, my dear.
Matthew, get
anyway,
Auntie Jean has spoken, Matthew.
I will mute. I will start muting people. I will start muting people.
I haven't said anything yet.
Okay. It's been a really productive day today. I've been an IT guru. I've been to see my big sister, Mrs. Pearson.
Not so big.
And yes, it's been a really productive day. Sorted a lot of stuff out that I needed to sort out, which is really good.
And our Tony came over to see me today, and he sorted my website out at last.
Yes, and
after weeks of trying.
There is some new poetry over on www.irenerenshawspiritualmedium.co.uk. There will be new content on www.tonyswindlesmedium.com tomorrow, I hope, if everything goes to plan today.
Absolutely.
So okay.
And you just got me on ... yacht.
Oh, we'll sort you out, Jean. You can share mine. I don't mind, darling, and I'm sure you can share Tony's as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tonight we'll do a couple of on-screen readings, but don't access the link yet. We'll do the opening prayer, and as Irene's reading the poem, the first two people to get themselves backstage will get on screen for a reading. Ooh. After that, I will unpin the link and I will have to remove anybody who comes backstage. Otherwise, it gets really messy backstage and I can't see what's going on.
Can I just say, please, Mr.
Yes, go ahead.
Is that after Matthew, the 2?
Yeah,
or
of course,
Matthew +1?
Matthew's allowed because he's coming on as a medium.
Yes,
Not
Matthew's
as-
grabbing
I'm
his
getting
He's
Matthew's
coming on as
grabbing
a
his
guest.
headphones. Yeah.
Matthew's grabbing his head.
And he's coming on as a guest, and then we've got 2 readings for the first 2.
2 readings. The first 2 will be on screen readings.
Look,
So,
just go with me.
yeah. Paul says hand fans for sale for 50p. So if you want a hand fan to waft yourself, Jean,
I've got
50p.
mine.
Paul,
I've got my proper one.
you could come and waft me if you wish.
There you go. I'll waft you, Jean. I'll waft you.
Look, that's my piece of paper.
The tone is lowered, Tony. The tone is lowered.
I'm trying to get an opening prayer done, ladies.
Okay, go on then.
Can we blend our energies together, please, friends? Great Spirit, Father, Mother God, we thank you for the privilege of gathering together in your name tonight. Father, we ask that the veil be lifted between the 2 realms to allow the guides and inspirers for Jean, Irene and myself to step forward to support us through this short service. Father, we promise that everything we do tonight will be done with love, truth and honesty in our hearts, and everything we do will be to your glory. We also promise that at the end of this evening, you will have handed back to you everything which was rightfully yours with love, honour and glory. Amen.
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 Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 Lisa,
Right.
your family is always in my prayers now, sweetheart. You're on my prayer list.
And no bless.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yes,
No
I've got you
problem.
in my book, Lisa. I have.
We've got
Bless
you,
you.
darling.
Right. The poem I've got tonight, it's not one of mine, this one. It's by a gentleman, I think I've read some of his before, John F. Connor. And this is called My Right to Mourn. I can't see it. Bloody hell. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I do apologise. Right. How can I tell my heart that you have gone away? I want to make things right, but don't know what to say. I am lonely and sad. I cannot believe you have gone. But others tell me to get over it. They say I must move on. But they don't know how I feel. They would not know where to start. 1 minute I was happy, then my world was ripped apart. Yes, I need to mourn and do it in my own way, to listen to my heart and not to what others say. Yes, there will be dark times. Yes, I will be sad. It will hurt me for a little while when I remember what we had. But time will heal my heart. Time will ease my sorrow. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. Yes, there will be tears. I may scream and shout. I can't lock the pain away. I have to let it out. True friends will stick by me. Others may walk away. True friends will hold my hand and listen to what I have to say. It's my right to mourn and to learn to deal with grief. It's not what you see on the outside, but the way I feel underneath.
How lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Isn't that beautiful? And
Well,
that's
no,
by
you wrote
John.
it, but it's lovely. Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful. I like John F. Connor. He's a prolific writer. And I thought that would be nice for this evening. So, okay, Michael, I am so sorry. I do apologise.
Yes, Sophie.
Well,
you can, darling.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm really sorry, but I might as well give up on tonight's service altogether.
Why? Oh, hello, darling.
Hey, guys.
Hi, how are you, darling?
How are you?
Oh, we're fine.
Oh,
Where
we're
have
absolutely
you gone?
Whoa. Hang on.
Hang on.
I disappeared. There we go. Hello.
You can't
Hello?
disappear on us.
I'm sorry. I don't
No.
know what's wrong with the computer lately. Every time I move the mouse, the camera cuts out. I'm not sure why.
Oh, how
So
bizarre.
get a new little
Really-
mouse. Get a new little friend.
I think I
Yes.
need one.
Matthew,
Well,
you do not need any more livestock in that house.
Right. Yeah, and outside with like the chipmunks and the squirrels, and now there's crows that come and visit me every
Oh,
day. It's
wow.
crazy.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
And I
Uh,
love your budgies.
Thank you.
oh yeah, I like them when
Especially-
they're crawling on your head.
Can I
Oh,
just say,
I'm
Matthew,
sure
when
he'll
you're in the
come and
shower,
do that.
sweetheart, when you're in the shower, you could show just,
Like
I never said a word, Tony.
like I said, I give up on this service tonight now. We have one victim backstage. There's room for one more if anybody would like to pop backstage. The link is pinned right at the bottom of the comments. We've got room for one more person to come in and have a reading with
Matthew,
the four of us.
Can I please just say, so somebody's put a comment on, don't move your mouse.
Yeah. And Matthew Michael put a comment up saying, could you please say mouse again?
Mouse.
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 Yeah. You see, you've got my husband all over tither now, Jean.
Yeah, Matthew in the shower. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Do you sing
That's
in
it.
shower, Matthew? Because Michael does.
Michael does, yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
Do you sing in the shower? Because Michael sings in shower every
Not
day.
not even the walls want to hear me sing, Gene. It would be so bad.
Well, not even the walls want to hear Michael sing, but he does anyway. We now have two people backstage waiting for a reading. So I'm really sorry if you appear backstage now. I'll have to remove you because it gets really messy back there. You can't see what's going on. So I'm so sorry. But we'll pin the link for Friday, and you can come.
Besides that, Tony, there's no room now. Matthew's here, you see.
No, exactly. Well, all right.
Now I feel bad.
No, don't feel bad.
Oh.
There's always room for one more.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Michael does a full rendition of Avenue Q.
I don't even know what that is.
As long as Schadenfreude is one of the songs, I would.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
All of them.
Perfect.
It's an adult version of the Muppets and Sesame Street.
Amazing.
Oh right, okay.
It's
So I
absolutely
probably
fabulous
won't
to
miss-
watch.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch. You forget that you're watching puppets. They are so good. You forget you're watching puppets, but there's lots of naughty things happen.
Okay. Ed'd probably
You
enjoy
can't
it
put
then.
your finger there. Oh my God, put your finger there.
I can see we're lowering the tone a bit again.
And both of the people who are sat backstage are now thinking, I'm going to click X because I really don't want to go on screen with that lot. Anyway, in the order they arrive, Jean, the first chap that's backstage, will look very familiar to you, dear. It's Shane.
Hello, sweetheart. It's been a long time since I saw you.
Just show Irene the nails, dear.
Oh, they're
Wow.
gorgeous, Shane.
I'm so
I'm-
jealous.
I
jealous. I did them
I'm
as well,
jealous.
and I'm so jealous that he's got those nails.
They're
Oh,
amazing.
Tony, why did you bring
Shane,
your nails to
I'm
me
going-
this morning and you could have
I'm
done
going
mine
to
for
sit
me?
back, Shane, on this reading, darling, if you don't mind, because I've been with you today.
Actually, Shane, I know quite a bit about you, but I've got a link, so I might pop in at the end, but I'll let Jean and Irene and Matthew see if they've got anything for you, sweetheart. All right. Oh, ooh, you've gone all sideways and funny. All right. Okay. So if Irene and Matthew have got anything, I'll pick up at the end if that's okay.
All right, let's see. Do you want to go first, Irene?
No, you go, darling. You go.
Okay. All right, I'll go. Give me 1 sec. All right. All right, Shane, as I'm stepping into your energy field, I want to talk just for like a split second about some of the aura colors that I see around you because they're really, really, really bright. So the first color that I'm seeing is actually around your heart. And the heart to me, obviously, is our emotional center and all of that. But the color that I can see there is a bunch of red. And red in this sort of tone to me represents like empathy, empathic ability, but also anxiety and like inner tension and things like that. All the way around that is blue, which to me represents healing energy and, you know, support coming from the world around you. I immediately want to touch on a woman that I can feel coming through for you. And the way that she comes in is somebody who is very, very, very loving, but really direct in her communication. So to me, this is somebody that is maybe blunt, but from a good place rather than blunt from like a mean place. And I also want to say that at her time of passing, I get the word complications. So to me, this is saying not only was she unwell in one way, it was kind of everything began to fall apart really quickly. She's bringing me to the month of February is important to her. So that could be birth, death, or something else is significant. She's also showing me the number 9, which could be the 9th of a month or the month of September. She's talking about who you are as a person. And she's saying that she's incredibly proud that you're finally not apologizing anymore for just being yourself and also for asking for help. She said for most of your life, you would know you needed to ask for help and you wouldn't do it. And when you started to, you felt bad about it. And she says you're slowly starting to let that go, which is really, really positive. She also wants to talk about her final moments or her last moments on Earth. And she's saying that even though it looked really hard from the outside, for her, it was actually a peaceful experience. She's saying that, she's saying her inner environment was a peaceful one. There's a man coming forward, but he's showing up in black and white. So to me, this means he did not know you on Earth, but he is somehow connected to you, I believe, from your mom's side of the family. I also want to say that as he steps forward, he wants you to know that he's been watching over you for your whole life. He's showing me that he's from a very small place. So it could be like a super small town. I get kind of an in the middle of nowhere vibe from him. I also feel like he had issues with his liver at his end of life. And I also think he may have struggled on and off with addictions, whether that be to substances, alcohol, emotions, what have you. Whoever he is, he's grabbing you by the face and he's saying that he really wants to see you working on your confidence and just feeling, you know, as bright as you look, basically. He wants you to feel as bright as you look. And he says that even though he's an ancestral spirit, he does act kind of like a guide for you. And he's saying that about a year and a half ago, he's showing me the month of September, which is more than, could that be a year and a half ago? No, I think that's September, maybe not last September, but the September before-ish. He says that you walked away from something really unhealthy. And I feel like this would have been either your own way of doing things, or it could have been relationships that weren't fruitful anymore or something like that. But he says you walked away from things that were unhealthy. And he says, yes, you are kind of trying to figure out where to go next. But he says that this is a really positive thing for you overall within your path. They are talking about returning to education, going to school for something like that is on the horizon for you. So even if you're not planning it yet, I see it coming by January of 2022. And he says that this will be really positive for you if you decide to take it. And that's what I get. So hopefully some of that will make sense for you, Shane.
Hi, Shane. Right. I work a lot with music, and I've got Roy Orbison singing "Only the Lonely," and I feel that there is a loneliness about you, but you don't want to be lonely. And I feel as though there's a connection with somebody else, but it doesn't. It seems a bit fractured. If you understand that, it's not quite as it should be. If you understand that, sweetheart. And I also feel as well that if you're not careful, I'm getting black on my head, and I'm so it's like depression. If you can understand that, so we don't want you sliding down into it, sweetheart. We want you to get yourself back up. And I've got a gentleman with me, and I don't know who he is because he's not telling me, but I feel his family because he's coming in really close, and I feel this gentleman is holding you up. He's putting his arms around you and holding you up, and he's saying, come on, you can do this. You can do this. You have a lot of spirit friends and family, but you also have friends on the earth plane. But I feel as though at the moment you feel as though you're out on a limb. You feel as though nobody cares and you can't talk to anybody, and this just this is where the loneliness comes in. This is where the song's coming from. But I also feel that there are people you can talk to if you wanted to. It's just that I agree with Matthew. I got the confidence with you as well, or the lack of the confidence, sweetheart. So this gentleman that is with you, he's holding you up and he's saying, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. You have the strength to do it. Okay. And he's showing me that Leo, the lion, of course, the strength of the lion. It's just that you have got to get yourself back from sort of a bit further down to sort of up where you want to be, sweetheart. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Would you understand? No, I'm not going to ask. I have a dog spirit side, sweetheart. I'm not saying it's your dog, but I have a dog in spirit that comes around you quite a lot. And when I see a dog, it's protection and loyalty, sweetheart. So this dog is coming around you for protection, okay? So, and you feel this dog. If you feel sometimes that you're a bit lonely, this dog will come around you at that time, sweetheart. But they're all there for you, darling. They're all there for you. And they're just... this gentleman just wants to give you a little shake and say, come on, we're with you, we're all there for you. You've just got to help yourself now, sweetheart, and there are people who can help you as well should you choose to reach out, darling, because I feel as though you're a very quiet man, that you don't like putting yourself out there and you don't like telling other people your problems, because most of them are okay, but there are one or two that would talk and take it the wrong way, and you would understand that more than anybody. And I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, with all their love, and thank you for working with us.
Can I just jump in, Tony, quickly before you? I do apologise. Can I just say I gave Shane a sitting this afternoon at my home, but Shane, I wrote down after you went, and I've got to say to you that, you know the song, hang on, I've got to think again. Hey there, Georgie girl. Right. Well, we say, hey there, Gigi, because my granddaughter. But it says, hey there, Georgie girl, walking down the street so fancy free. So I want to see you walking down the street, head held high.
Yep.
All fancy and free.
Walk tall, lad. Walk tall.
And this is, I know the song may not mean anything, especially the name, but I got it when you went, and it's on my bit of paper there, which I wanted to give, and I weren't going to give it you. I wanted to see what others say. But you've got to walk tall and all fancy free. I know you're married. I know you're married, but it's the saying. It's the saying.
Yeah.
You what, darling? I can't hear you.
We all have the faults of being married. Your mic's a little bit muffled, Shane. I don't know why, but it's coming through a bit muffled.
But first time I met Shane this afternoon, and I gave him a sitting. That's why I didn't want to jump in. But he's a lovely, lovely chap, and I wished he'd moved in across from me now.
Oh, bless.
But I will say, Shane, even though you don't live too far, I never knew you, but you've only got to knock on my door and there'll be the kettle on.
I'll second that. I'll second that.
Don't sit on your own, please.
No, don't.
You know where I am now.
Shane, I've only got little bits and it's a bit fragmented, and I don't understand why. Normally I get things and it flows, but I've got lots of little bits, and it feels like there's lots of little bits from lots of different people. The first energy I've got that's coming in really close is it's a male energy, and I feel somebody who was quite close to you while we were on Earth side of life, but I'm coming in alongside, so it's somebody who would have been around your age. I don't know if he means around your age now or around your age when he passed, but he's bringing himself around your age. And I've got somebody who was really full of energy, really vibrant, really upbeat, and he's coming through with a sense of quick. It was quick. So his passing was a rapid passing to spirit. It was like he just was taking a step or something and he'd gone. So there was no build up to it. He was gone. And he's coming through with this sense of, I want to link arms and I want to be sort of, we've got you, and we're going to get you through everything. And I mean, I'm not going into detail. I do know a lot about what's going on in your life, but it's everything. It's like they've built a human chain around you, and they're all facing outwards with their backs to you. So it's like, you know, we're on guard and we're gonna make sure that we protect you. And I know Jean said that a gentleman connected to her came through, but he comes to me as well, and I can feel him standing around me, which is really strange because it's really odd having his energy here and not talking to Jean. I'm talking to you. So I know he's reinforcing with me that what Jean told you is right. He's going to stand with your spirit people and gather around you. We can't make predictions about health and things, but what they're saying to me is we will do everything we can to work with you to get you through the next few months, sweetheart. All right. They're giving me, you've never told me anything, but they're giving me like my body aches from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And I feel like I'm made of lead and I can't move and I feel really exhausted. I've never gone through what you're going through and I can't imagine, but I know that's what they're telling me. But they're saying, you don't tell anybody. You don't open that up to anybody. You keep it to yourself because you don't want to trouble other people with how you're feeling. And they're wagging their finger and saying, no, you share. There are people around you now that you know you can talk to that will help you as much as they can. They may not be blood, they may not be family, but there are people around you who will help. You've only got to pick up the phone and ask, and somebody will be there for you. All right, sweetheart. Can I give you the 23rd of a month? If I get dates, I can be a little bit off, but 22nd, 23rd, 24th, but around there will be significant for you. And the month of March must be significant as well for something. They're bringing that in. And I also want to go through to November, but they're repeating it over and over again in my head. So this must be really significant, more with somebody's spirit side of life than somebody on earth side, if you would understand. So I don't know if this was somebody's transition or it was their birthday or whatever, but the ringing that around in my head for you, sweetheart. The number of people who are from the congregation who are saying, yes, Shane, you just have to reach out and there are people there for you. So there's this lot looking after you as well now, mate. So I'm really sorry you're stuck with us now, Shane.
You've joined our family now, Shane. You're not getting out of it. That's it. You're in.
That's it. That is all I've got for you, sweetheart. But they just wanted to jump in and just give me a little bit of something for you as well, darling. All right, Shane.
Well, I'm going to wait for Shane to come down to our street, to my house, saying, look at me, I'm fancy and free.
Yeah, I'm fancy. Just a second. See if I can do it. Just bear with.
I bet you've got Georgia Girl by the Seekers, haven't you? Because that's who sang it. Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Did that work? I don't think that worked. Just a second. Because I don't think I clicked a button. I'm sorry, everybody. I was trying to be clever and I should know better than to be clever because it never works for me.
You'll find it on YouTube, Shane. You'll find it on YouTube.
You will, Shane. Yes,
I'll
honestly.
sing it, Shane, but I'm not very
I'll give it one more go. Microsoft tab. There it is. Share audio. You'll only have a quick burst. Oh, there we are. Are you playing? Oh, forgive
If you're
you.
a new customer, just bet £10 and get 20.
Sorry.
We got the adverts, Tony.
We got the adverts, but there we go. There you go.
Everything on this show.
Yeah, you do.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you.
There
There you
you go.
go,
That's
Shane.
enough.
It's a beautiful song.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. It really is
Yeah.
gorgeous. It's really upbeat. But there you go, darling. Judith Durham and the Seekers. All right, darling. And I'll see you soon, I hope. God
Don't
bless.
forget where I am.
Bye. God bless you.
Bye, Shane.
God bless you.
Bye. Bye.
Oh,
Oh,
bless
bless.
him.
He's lovely, isn't he?
He really is sweet. He really is sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we had Taisha, but I can't get a stable. She can't get a stable connection in, so she's
Okay.
dipping in and out.
Are we
So
just
I am
going to
sorry.
blinds then?
We'll go to
Just go-
blinds. Yeah,
Go to
Read
blinds.
for Taisha a couple of times now, though, aren't we?
we have. Yeah, we gave her a private reading as well. So,
We did. So.
but she's no, Shane's sweet. Shane's a lovely kid. But and I'm so jealous of those nails. I can't believe I did those nails on him.
They look so good.
Yeah, they do.
Ah, never mind. There we go.
Can you come do my nails next? Because they're really plain.
I can. I mean, look at these. Look at the state of those. For me, that is a. I took them off and then realised I'd left all of my nail kit down at our holiday caravan. So I can't do them till I get back. But there we are. So yeah, we'll go to blind readings now.
Go on then,
Jean,
Matthew.
Irene. Oh, Matthew.
Matthew, yes. Go on, Matthew.
You guys can start. It's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, I've got.
I'm gonna go get water. Will you guys start? I'll be right back.
Okay, love.
Okay, and Nicola still hasn't done hers. Okay. I have a gentleman that's connecting with me, and the gentleman, as he's connecting with me, I've got Clive Dunn singing Grandad, Grandad. So I don't know if he's Grandad or he liked Clive Dunn, but I'm getting Clive Dunn singing Grandad, and I'm not going to go onto YouTube and look for Grandad for you. You'll have to do that for yourselves.
Grandad, Grandad, we
You love
Love you.
Yeah. That's what we all think of you. Yeah, that's the one.
that's
So I've
the
got
one.
Grandad. I've also got, as he's connecting with me, a real heaviness in my chest. So I don't know if he had a heart condition or lungs, but there's definitely a thoracic type condition with him because I can feel this in my chest. And I can also smell really strong cigarettes. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they are like rollies or woodbines or something like that, but I've got a really strong smell of cigarettes around him as well. He's taking me for some reason I can see Lindisfarne. I can see the Isle of Lindisfarne up in Northumbria. So I don't know if he was from the northeast or if there are memories of being up in Lindisfarne in Northumbria around that way. But I've got that, and I've also got Raby Castle as well, which I know is up that way. Okay, bless you. I want to talk about daughter, and he's pointing to Earth's. Lindisfarne are a really good group, Paul. Yes.
Yeah.
He's talking about daughter here, so I want to say daughter will be here. Okay. I also want to talk to somebody about being really, really indecisive. It could be Ben, my son, but because he's terribly indecisive, but I've got to talk about somebody here who's really indecisive, but they've got to trust their gut because they really know what it is they want to do. He's giving me 3, so there are 3 connected to a family here that he wants to acknowledge, and also he wants to talk about somebody not eating properly. Somebody's not eating properly. And I also want to say that it's not that they are eating the wrong things, it's just that they are not eating. So they'll pick a little bit off a plate and then they'll push it to one side and ignore it. And he's saying, no, you can't go on like this. You've got to start eating properly. Okay. Oh, gosh, he's coming in really, really close. I'm having to ask him to step back a bit. I want to... Right. Green car. He's saying green car. Somebody must have memories of a green car. And I can see the really old sort of Ford type. I'm rubbish with cars. But it looks to me like the Ford Escort estate that one of my friends had years and years and years ago. So it looks like a really old green Ford Escort estate car that he's talking about. So it's not saying it is a Ford Escort, but it looks like a Ford Escort. It's a really old green car.
Classic.
And we drove it until it really did just fall apart. There was no more fillers could go in between the rust patches because there were just more filler than car left by the end of it. Okay, if nobody can take this chap, I will ask him to stand back a little bit.
I missed the first part of the message because I was getting water, but I can take the green car and I can take somebody needing to like maybe revisit nutritional things for sure.
Okay. You can take this as well, Claire. Okay. Claire, I think that's what Claire says. I can take this.
I can take out of this. I can take something out of this. I don't know.
Right. Okay. But he gave me like Lindisfarne, which is an island up off the northeast coast of the UK. But it was also a band, and I got really strong smell of cigarettes, the really strong ones. So either rolled cigarettes or a really strong brand of cigarette. Most of this, Claire said. It's all right.
I don't think it's mine. Not with the
You don't think
cigarettes
it's yours?
or
Okay.
this small island.
Julie Alexander, Tony. She says.
Okay. Yep. I've just seen it go up. That's it. Okay. Right. He's specifically talking about the three younger ones here that he wants to acknowledge, that he's been around and about them, and also where trusts were broken, he wants to acknowledge. Now that I've seen people accept it, he's really come in with the information, so it must be there. Trusts have been broken, Claire or Julie, if you would understand that, but he's going back with this. So it's not a recent thing, he just wants to acknowledge it from the past. And that people have learned the lessons and have put their guard up, if you would understand that, please, as well. I really haven't got much more with him. He just wants to say, please keep doing what you're doing and make sure that Sorry, I heard a scratch. I thought there was a mouse or something. It's the dog. She's dreaming and scratching the back of her bed. Please watch where this person with... Oh, you see, Claire, if that makes sense, if you can take this. If you watch around the eating and leave it be, it will sort itself out, he's saying. I mean, if it gets really bad, please, obviously, take advice, but he's just saying don't make a big hoo-ha around it, because if you draw attention to it, it becomes a self-fulfilling thing, and it'll just end up in a vicious cycle, please. Also, will you please pass on his huge congratulations and well done to everybody who's stepped up and has achieved everything they were meant to achieve. I can't get my teeth in. Okay, I really haven't got much else now. I haven't really got much else, so I will leave the love of spirit with you and say, have a dram on me. A dram, that's whiskey, isn't it?
Yeah.
With
Have
your
a dram on
blend,
me.
yeah.
Have a
It's
dram on
small.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a dram.
it's a little.
That's Scottish, a dram.
Yeah, it is a dram.
There must be
Yeah.
Scottish connections as well then, because I've got to give you a dram of something. All right,
Yeah.
sweethearts. And I will leave the love of spirit with you and say God bless. And that's just
Next.
orange, honestly. It's just orange.
You tell us anything, Tony.
Who's
I
next?
know, well. Next.
Quickly,
I'll go.
can I just say,
Go
because
on,
I
then.
just noticed.
What,
Oh,
what,
go
what?
on. Sorry, Matthew.
No, you go. You go.
No, it was just to Sarah, because I got Sarah's mum the other day and I've noticed she's on, and I gave her the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and she's just jumped back in and she's saying that it's not just the song, it's the words in the song, please, Sarah. So can you just play the song, darling, because there's some words in there what mum's trying to get across to you. She's just jumped back in when I saw your name, and there's the words in the song she's trying to get across to you, darling. Okay. And I know you're still very bitter and everything with what's gone off, but please listen to the song. And I don't know who's doing a reading, but will you make sure that somebody's picked a right person, or make sure it's right, darling? Okay. I do apologise, Matthew, but I saw a name and then a mum jumped in just to say, listen to the song, because it's the words, what's in the song will mean something, darling. Okay, and
But
I'll leave you with
now,
that.
Jean, you have to sing the song, I think.
Oh, I don't think I can sing that good. I mean, that night song's good enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah, darling. I had to get it into you. I was going to text you last night.
She's so nice. I love Sarah.
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
Very much so.
Bless her.
And all of our thoughts are with you and the
Right,
family.
so if you're doing the reading then, Sarah, I think you might be the best one to do it if you can. All right, sweetheart, because you know quite a lot, and this is just what she's saying, but whoever it is, just make sure it's done properly. All right, darling. I am leaving you because Matthew's waiting to continue with this message, sweetheart, so I will say night.
All right.
You're all right now, Matthew.
All right. So I was sort of just asking for someone to step forward. So the first thing that I got was a very elderly woman that came in, and she came in with a walker, which I think is probably the same thing there as it is here. A walker is like what you walk with in front of you and you have mobility problems. So she came in with that, and she gave me the feeling that on Earth she was a teacher, but then she also showed me a library. So I feel like there may have been, maybe she was a teacher in a library or a teacher and then became a librarian. There's both teacher and library. And then Jill or Jillian was something that I heard clairaudiently. So that could be somebody on Earth, or it could be this person in spirit. Then I also got the direction of north. So I feel like she was from north of where her family now lives or something like that. I get north. And then she talked about somebody named Jeremy or Jared, and the idea of them moving or changing houses or locations or something like that. And that's what she started off with. So if anyone can take that, let me know. If not, that's okay. But all right. So that's Claire's mom's name. Does she have a connection with teaching or library stuff? Do you know?
Yep.
She did? Okay, cool.
She does. Yep.
All right. And was she from...
She's still Earthside, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Do you know if there was a woman in the spirit world that would be connected to her that was very frail and had like mobility problems or something like that at her end of life?
I'm not sure about that, Claire. I'll have to.
All right. Unless Claire's mom has those issues now, because we could
I know
go that.
Mom has issues, and it does affect mobility.
All right, so let me find out who is talking. Let's find out who's talking about it.
Yay.
All right, I'm actually getting a man and a woman coming forward together, and they're holding hands. So to me, this represents a married couple or two people who are very, 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 very close to each other. Both of them have passed on. They're both coming forward. The man comes in as very introverted, very quiet, very sort of stepped back from the world, and he's bringing me to the 8th of a month and the month of November. So it could be, it could be November 8th, or it could be November and the 8th of another month. But he's bringing me that. He's also showing me when he passed away, it came on very quickly or very suddenly. I don't think it was an instant passing, but I feel like this would have been something where someone became unwell and then passed away not long after, rather than like a car accident where it's instant. And the woman that's coming in, I feel that she had neurological problems or something going on with her brain at the time of her passing. And I think that was two-parted. One, I think there was sort of a degenerative condition that was happening over time, and the other one came on very quickly. So that could be a stroke or an aneurysm while there was already some kind of an issue there. Whoever this couple is, or these people are, they're coming forward, I believe, for your mother. And they're wanting her to know that it's important that she continue to advocate for her care and her health and well-being and things like that. Because what they're showing me is that things were going well, and then they're showing me a wall where there should be a road. And so to me, this is saying that she may have lost services, lost support, that there was something that just kind of came in. And I don't feel like this is to do with family, by the way. I think this is more of like health services or something like that. They're showing me a wall, and this older couple is saying, no. All right. They're saying, no. Keep advocating, keep going forward. I also want to say that they are bringing healing to your mom on a regular basis, and not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. They're saying that she just feels like her spark is gone, and they're saying it doesn't have to be that way. She can get this back. She can get this spark back. I'm also wanting to talk about a young spirit, so somebody who's passed away at a younger age. In this sense, I feel like they were maybe middle-aged. So young to me is sort of in the eye of the sitter, but I would try to place this person around in their 40s or 50s. And this is a young man coming in that somehow connected with this family, and he passed away really quickly and accidentally. I feel that there may have been alcohol involved or substances involved in his passing, because I can smell alcohol. And I feel like this is not a recent passing, but he is coming forward, and he is also with this older couple. So whoever this person is, they're definitely there and helping as well. So, and a cat. And a cat. And this cat is showing me that if I were to walk into your home and I were to go to the closet that's nearest to the front door, and I were to open it and I were to look at the floor, I would see a light, almost like pink or salmon colored shoe, but I think only one. So you can go check. It's a weird message, but if that makes sense, then you can take it as evidence.
Okay.
I've been in Claire's house. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me. And you're right, as you go in the door, there is a closet under the stairs by the door.
Yeah, I feel like if
nothing would surprise me.
She opens it. It looks like one of those like little flats, that has like not much of a thing that goes around the ankle. It's kind of like all the shoes at the front, like a comfortable. Claire says, I have lost one shoe this week. All right. I'll take it. Close enough. Close enough.
And it probably was salmon pink.
And how do you lose one shoe? Lose one.
Oh,
Can't blame washing machine for one shoe.
I think it's a good Friday night, Jean. That's how. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I told you about that song, Jean, didn't I? That tequila song. There's a country western song, Matthew, called "Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off."
It does, by the way. It does.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It does.
know.
It was flamingo pink.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Right.
She thinks her son stole
Some stole it. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
I was going to say which one, but it could have been either of them.
Yes. Bless them.
Any more for any more?
Right.
Marie?
I don't know if I'm with Claire or not, but listen up, Claire, just in case, because as you know, I work with music, and it's going to be all songs tonight. I knew it when I came on. I have got Chris Stapleton, another country western singer, singing Tennessee Whiskey. So this is going towards Jack Daniels or Kentucky bourbon, that sort of thing. But the actual song that Chris Stapleton sings is about Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey. But I've got a gentleman that's standing here with me, and this gentleman, it would have been a whiskey drinker, but he would have been very exclusive in what he drank. He wouldn't drink the cheap stuff. It'd be the really good stuff that he drank. But he was also a whiskey entrepreneur, if you like. He knew his whiskies, and he did like to sample them, but he wasn't a big drinker. It was one of the more like a tasting thing. He was quite tall, this gentleman. I mean, I'm 6 foot and he's just a little bit taller than what I am, a little bit smaller than what I am. And he's just standing and he's coming to, and he's talking about people, the family on the earth plane. I don't know if there's been a breakup, but there's something that's fractured in the family, and he's not Claire, whiskey was his drink. Right. Okay then, sweetheart. Thank you. Excuse me. Would you understand then, Claire, where where he's saying that the family is fractured, sweetheart? There's something that's not quite right. I don't know if there's been a couple that's parted, or if it's just something that's going on within. But he's talking about the family being fractured, sweetheart, and he's wanting to get them back together. Okay. And he's trying to help. And he's telling me that you feel as though you're being pulled in all directions as well, darling, if you can understand that. And but he's saying you're not sure. Right. Okay. Let's see if he gives me anything else, sweetheart. Right. This is not immediate family, he's saying. This is extended family. So you might have to go and ask, or you might hear about it, sweetheart. So remember that I've given it to you, darling. Okay. But he's also talking about your little ones. And he's saying they're very lovely, but they're very cheeky. And they can cause havoc when they've got it on them. But he's just saying that they're both lovely and you're doing a really good job with them, sweetheart. Okay. And I don't. One of them is a little bit more forward than the other one. Is saying one of them can hang back a bit, and one of them a little bit shy and timid, and the other one is the leader. This is what he's saying to me, sweetheart. So you would understand that because you know your children, darling. But he wants you to know that he's looking after them from spirit, and he does come to see them, sweetheart, and he enjoys playing with them. So if you feel or your boys tell you that, or the children tell you that they can see or hear something and you can't, you'll know it's this gentleman, sweetheart, because he comes with so much love for all of you, darling. Okay, and he just wanted to let you know that he's there and is around you. And I'm going to say good night and God bless, and thank you for working with me. We'll see if Jean's got anything.
I haven't for Claire, but can I come back to Matthew, please?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
Because I know Tony was on about the green Escort or whatever. Can I just say that I've just been given a Mustang? Now, I don't know what a Mustang car is. I've just said Mustang. I know it's a car.
Yes.
I don't know what. I know it's a big thing.
I honestly don't know either. Like, I mean, I remember a green car that my grandfather had. I just have no idea what kind it would have been.
I'm not saying it's the same car, but somebody's just said a Mustang. So I'm not saying that's the car.
I mean,
Tony
I would like one, but I can't place one for somebody in spirit.
Right,
no.
just bear with me. I'm not saying they're in spirit though, Matthew.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that. I think you might come across somebody what's got this Mustang, because I keep hearing Mustang. And I tell you what, is it Mustang Sally or something? There's that song.
I was just singing that.
Okay, I've got a really good friend named Sally who called me earlier that I have to call back.
Right.
So I could take it in that way.
It could come in that way, but that's what I just got told. All so if you can take Sally as well, that's brilliant.
Oh yeah, I can totally take Sally.
A nan in for you, please.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got Nan in here for me, and she's just said she doesn't know what you're doing at the moment because you seem to be here, there, and everywhere. So will you stop it, because your head's all over? You're just like a shed.
Yeah, that would be her for sure.
She's straight jumble as she talks.
Yeah,
you know, but yeah, in a nice way, because she's really careful. She's not saying anything wrong, but you just don't know where you are.
Yeah.
You know,
no, it's true.
Everywhere. Your head's like a shed. And she's saying it's time you had that clear out.
All right.
All
I
right,
will do
sweetheart.
that.
So you
I
need
will.
to have that clear out. I don't mean just, your material stuff, but in your head.
Yes. No, I
All
know.
right,
I
darling.
can totally
as long
take
as
it.
you-
100%.
Right, as long as you can understand, sweetheart,
Yeah.
because she's coming around you really close. And I don't know, she's talking about somebody not drinking enough, darling. So you can understand where somebody's not drinking enough. I know you went off for a drink, so I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
you, but somebody's not drinking
Yeah.
enough.
I can
All right.
totally. I know who exactly who that
That's
is.
fine, because she's wanting to shove drinks down. Can you understand a Sean, please? I've just heard Sean being mentioned. I'm not sure if he's on this in spirit or on earth plane. I'll be honest, I've just heard the name. If you
I
can't at the minute, go
yeah.
on, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, just saying, if you can't at the minute, will you watch where Sean
Yes.
comes around, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she said it again, because I said, well, you're not sure. And she's saying, no, tell him to watch.
Okay. I
To
will.
watch. Okay. She's also mentioned stop buying. So I don't know what you keep spending your money on, love. but
Literally
she's saying
everything
you're
I
going to
don't need.
it. Will you start putting some money away, love?
Yeah, I
You know.
will. That's totally her. That would 100% be her for sure.
Thank
And
you, because
actually, I don't hang on. Maybe it's beside me. Yes. On the side of my desk, I have her journals that I inherited. I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know she is.
Oh
Because
yeah,
she's saying-
totally.
right, thank you. Because she's saying you've got to start saving. And it's as if, like we said, I don't know if you have the same saying, start saving for a rainy day.
Yes, we
You
have
know.
the same one. Yeah.
Right, because that's what she's wanting you to do, darling. She's also mentioned that there's, I don't know if it's your bed mattress or what, but there's something to do. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I'm going to pass it message on. I don't know if it's your bed or your mattress is what's had it, sweetheart, but
we
she's
just
talking
got a new bed.
you've
like
just got a new bed.
like well, a
Just.
new like frame, yeah, because the other one
Well, I'll
was
go with
gone.
that then, because she's,
Yeah.
you know what they're like. If they've just got on, they could have said that. But
Yeah.
she's talked about the bed. I'm not saying what else she said about the bed, but she's talked about the bed. But I must say that she said that plain duvets and that she likes better than all these floral things. If you
Yeah,
can
me
understand
too.
that.
Yeah,
She
same.
says, I'm not a florally thing, floral person. She's plain and simple.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I
she
can
just
take
said
that.
because it looks a lot cleaner and it looks a lot nicer. So I know that's the type of lady she would have been, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Plain,
agreed.
but smart. And this is just how she's coming in. All right. I've got to say she's got some lovely red cheeks. I don't know if it's because she's been out or if she would have used a bit of blusher. I'm not
Probably
quite sure.
both, really.
Because her cheeks are really, flushed and she looks lovely as though she's.
Yeah.
I say if it were a man that'd been weathered, but a woman, you're not sure how to put it.
Yeah.
But she's got a lovely complexion, as she's showing me here, and she would have the round face, as I said.
Yes. Yeah, very much
Okay.
so. Yeah.
And she's coming in with that, and I know she would have liked. She's just said, and I know I would have liked a bit of my lipstick on, so I know she would have
Yes.
liked a bit of lipstick.
I think you could be getting both my grandmothers at one
Two
time
grandmothers
because
in one.
I think so. Yeah,
But you know how it works. If one gets in, other one will try to push one out.
totally. Yeah.
So you do
And
know how it works.
they did
But
not
so-
like they got along on Earth, but they were always like, my one grandmother would say, "Would your other grandmother let you do that?" And I would say no, and she said, "Then go do it."
Oh dear. I love it.
My grandmothers, both of my nans, had to compete. If one
Yeah.
did you the knitted, if one knitted you a cardie, other one had to knit you a twin set.
Yeah.
Tank top and a cardie. They had to compete.
Oh,
Got your best
dear
things.
me.
I don't know why, because it was stupid, but that's how it
Yeah.
went. But
No, I
anyway,
totally get it.
you can understand, sweetheart, where somebody in your life's come to a crossroads and they don't know which way to go. At the
Mhm.
minute, it's, well, I'm not sure which way. Do I go straight on? Do I go left? Do I go right?
Yes.
And they're asking for a little bit of help and, going this way. But at the end of the day, really, they need to take that step themselves, if you can understand that.
Okay.
They need to take it themselves. They can ask for advice, but at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's the way
I
they
get
want to
it.
go. All
Yeah.
right. There's also amongst your family or your cluster of friends where somebody's split. There's been a divide within, and I feel as though it's been more of a partnership where somebody's, it happens.
Yeah, I could take that from a few people for sure.
That's all right. Well, they're just
Yeah.
telling me one, sweetheart, but I know they're in a cluster of your friends or people like that. Then you do know them as that. All right.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
she's fetching it in that way, sweetheart. Okay. She says it's time you got. She's cheeky. Time you got that kitchen decorated or painted.
Yeah,
you've
it
got to
needs
be
it.
doing- yeah, well, she says it does. I don't know about you, but she said it does.
No, it does.
All right. Well,
That's
she's
so
saying it's
cool.
time you got it done, sweetheart. All right.
I
Don't
will.
go stupid. Don't go stupid, she says, but it needs, she's just said it needs brightening up.
Yeah, it does. For real.
I'm sorry that it's come across that way.
No, it's good.
It's this type
Are you
of
kidding?
lady
I
she
love it.
is. All right. Can I give you the month of, excuse me, can I give you the month of April, please? She's talking about the month of April.
I would have to double check, but I think she may have passed in April.
Well, she's just giving me month of
Yeah.
April, darling, and she's singing happy birthday. So I do know there's a birthday around you or just gone.
Yes, my partner's birthday is April.
Right, because she's singing happy birthday here. Okay. And there's a passing, darling, in the month. Hang on a minute. You're going a bit fast now. There's a passing towards the end of June. We might have just hit the end of June, beginning June.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of my grandparents. I know that they either had birth or passing around that time. I honestly will have to look.
Please look, but she's telling me a passing, so I do believe there's a
Yes.
passing. I am going to say that, and I'm not saying it's a birth of a baby, but there's going to be a new.
There
beginning
is,
for
yeah.
someone. Is
Like
there?
next month, yeah.
All right, so I have
Yeah,
to go
my
back
brother.
then. Well, you have to be careful,
Oh.
as you know, because it's as she said it. So I was trying to change it a bit, but she didn't.
Oh.
So she knows about that as well, sweetheart. Okay, and she's also told me about the big anniversary to come. There's a big anniversary.
Yes, there is.
All right,
There
she's
is.
talked about that as well, darling. Okay, I don't know what she's on about. Some of your shorts. Have you? Some of your, I don't know. Ask. You've ripped some shorts, or there's some shorts what's no good, and you still
Shots?
shorts.
Like needles?
No.
No.
Shorts.
Oh, shorts.
Trousers with the legs cut off.
Like, I mean, I probably look like a junkie some days, but it's not today. With for medical reasons. Yes.
She's talking about some shorts, and she says She says, really, oh God, I can't say that, but she's telling me I've got to, they're only good now for rags.
Yes, this is right. And actually, that was, I think, last week or the week before, I completely ripped like near the pocket.
Well, this is how close, and this is the evidence I'm asking for, just
That's
to prove
great.
that she's there for you.
Yeah.
All right. But she's coming in with so much fun. Oh, she says, and throw them socks away with holes in.
Yeah, like all of them.
Well, then you need to go out and buy new. But
I
says
know.
that's something she wouldn't have liked. She wouldn't have liked to have seen your big toe peeking through your sock.
No, she wouldn't have. It's true.
Right, she says,
Yeah.
No, you can still dress nice if you haven't got a lot.
Yes,
This is
it's
just
true.
how she's going. All right, so you've got to throw your socks away with the holes in, darling.
I
Get
will.
them trousers, if not shorts.
My sock
for
drawer will
rags.
be empty.
And can I just
I know.
quickly? Can I bring a gentleman in who used to wear a string vest?
What's that?
A no vest. We call them a Sunday vest. They've got holes in them. Not they're made with holes.
They used to like a crisscross mesh. They used to
Uh,
call it a
Hang on,
green vest.
Matthew.
Hang on, let me find a picture.
They were made with holes in.
Yeah.
String vest.
They look like pieces of string that have been put together.
Then there's a gentleman amongst your family as well. It's your family what used to wear this vest. Bless him.
I don't know if
There you
you're
go, Matthew.
talking about what I'm seeing. Okay.
There you go, Matthew.
All right.
It was an old man one, not a new one.
I know, but
It's an
they're the
old
same
man
thing.
vest.
So like they're like a fishnet top kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but it got bigger holes in. It were an
Yeah,
old man one.
you know, like a fishing net, Matthew.
Yeah.
They used to look like a fishing net.
And it's
We call
and
them
it's in the
string
family,
vests.
sweetheart. It's got big holes in. They're meant to be there. It's not got holy. We used to
Yeah,
call them
yeah.
Sunday. Well, there is a picture of this gentleman, so you may have to ask. Who's got a string vest on?
Yes, I understand. My grandfather was in the Navy, and I do remember a picture of him with swimming shorts on and a top similar to that,
Thank you.
only black.
Because this is what she's fetching in. And when you said you weren't sure, she wanted me to say, "There's a photo, darling. Take that off, Tony. We don't need that on anymore. Stop."
Don't we? Are you sure?
Does he come with the shirt?
I've just ordered 4. One in each colour.
That's a memory for you, sweetheart, because when you don't know, she's no, there's a photo of him. Okay. And before I do go, darling, I've just got to give you Dennis. And
Okay.
going back with Dennis as well.
I can take a Dennis on Earth, but I can take one, yes.
That's fine, sweetheart. I just know we're going back. I'm going to leave their love with you, especially this lady's love.
Thank
sweetheart.
you. That was great.
There was 2 coming in together. But I had to ask for some proof for you.
Of course. Always.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Trust Michael.
Stop lowering the tone. I've been really good tonight.
You have. We have seen as our Matthews on. You know, we haven't embarrassed him tonight.
No, I love working with you guys. It's awesome.
Oh, we love having you, sweetheart. We really do. We love having you on with us.
Thank you.
Paul, I love that. Oh, dear. Well, unfortunately, we have come to the end of the service for tonight. I wish we had another hour.
Me too.
We can't talk to Matthew anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's mean.
But I did find, actually, while I was looking on YouTube, what's her name? Hang on. Eva Cassidy singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh,
Which is lovely.
Well, it was the words Sarah's mum said. It's not just the song, it's the words what mean a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah says just do another hour. Who cares?
All right, okay. Me, because I'll be shattered. I really would.
Yes,
I'd be so tired.
We've all had busy days today, haven't we?
We have.
Tony came all the way from home, Matthew, to come and fix me up on my computer. Bless him. So
to sort our website out.
Sort my website out.
And Matthew, can we just say, sweetheart, what we've been doing all day, don't tell all them. Just because we're on virtual, they don't need to know what we've been up to.
Of course.
No.
Total secret. Total.
But
keep it between
us. Well, you just let the secret out now, Jean.
We don't know what we've been up to.
I'll leave that to my imagination, darling.
Yeah. But yes, Matthew, I'll be on the next plane to come and do your extensions. All right.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. But I did think we might listen to just a bit of Eva Cassidy before.
I'm coming, Matthew. I'm not bothered. I'll sleep in a tent, love.
Yeah, me and Jean are coming, don't forget.
Well, I've got tents and I've also got spare rooms, so it's all good.
Fabulous.
Look for us next year when we can come out better when lockdown's finished altogether.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie,
no, I'm not sharing.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
no.
Tony's more or less seen me, so I don't mind.
Yeah, I've seen nearly everything Jean has anyway. Yeah. But there we go. Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other story.
Tony, just look, do you think this is all right? Or do you think I ought to go and see a doctor with this? That's me cancer.
That's not coming through. Never mind. I did try. I'm sorry.
Look at this lump, Tony. Not telling you it won't be boob, but just look at this.
Is that right? Should that be there? No, Jean, I've never seen one like that before. Well, I would like to thank Matthew for coming on and putting up with us.
Thank you guys for inviting me on. It was a pleasure.
Can I just ask Matthew, are you looking after my beautiful picture that you're going to let me have?
Which one?
The one with the Buddha, with the lady?
Yes, she's right beside me. Yeah.
Well, when are you going to let me have her, sweetheart? Because I think she's beautiful.
Man, that's a tough one. My friend painted that, and
I know. It's just absolutely stunning. I love that.
I actually want some of the stuff Matthew's been posting.
Right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So So spiritual. So
I
spiritual.
want some of Matthew's artwork.
Aw,
It's
thank you.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I should paint something for the church and send it over to you guys.
Oh, bless
Right.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Pam. I do agree.
You're very brave coming. Yes. With all when you set all the ladies' hearts beating. Oh, be still by me.
Again, very sexist. Why just the ladies' hearts?
Yes,
Oh,
Tony,
I'm so
I
sorry.
agree.
Yes. Yes.
It's
I
just
know.
the accent. It's just
It
the
is.
accent.
It is. It's amazing. It really is. Anyway,
But we love our Tony too, and our Michael.
Yes, but
Yeah,
can I just
I know.
say, he's got a lovely accent, but so have I.
You do,
Yeah. Yes,
actually.
we are.
And each one of you sounds like completely different from the other.
wow,
Yeah.
Suzanne, that is such a good idea.
What?
Something for the credits.
Oh, I could totally do that. That
you
would be
could.
fun.
Yeah.
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 That'd be great.
Absolutely. Then every time we come on, we've got a little bit of Matthew with us.
Yeah.
You
I
see,
will
with
definitely
his-
try. We'll see.
Yeah.
With his accents, it's funny because Tony's like down from Durham, aren't you?
Yes, I have a northeast
And then
accent sometimes.
My family's Scottish. My other
Mhm.
family lives in Hull, so I've got a bit of that twang.
Mhm.
Then when I go to Scotland, it sounds totally different. Then I get told I'm from Barnsley, but I'm from Rotherham because I can talk a bit Yorkshire, and then I can talk a bit posh. And Irene's just Doncaster.
Oh no. I was born in Sheffield, but my family's Irish. And my other side of family is Belgian. So there you go.
So she's
So-
more mixed
so-
than me.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm scary mixed. Like
But
You're scared
Yeah.
mixed.
Canadians are generally like that though. Like we have roots that are from like each one of my great grandparents was of two different nationalities. So you combine
Wow.
all of those
Yeah.
and you get some Eastern
Yeah.
European Germanic looking human.
yeah. That's
Whatever combination it was, it worked, Matthew. It worked.
Aw.
Absolutely.
Right.
you.
Notices for the week. We have the service with Bridlington on Wednesday, Littleport on Thursday. We three shall convene
We
again.
four will be back on Friday. We four.
We three will definitely be here. If Matthew's around, then maybe four. We'll be on Friday, and then I think that's it till our Sunday service. Our divine service will be Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody, for sharing your time with us. It's been absolutely brilliant. What a wonderful evening,
It's
celebrating
been
all things spiritual again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Could we close the service in prayer, please, my darling ladies?
Unless Matthew would like to close in prayer. Would you like to close in prayer, Matthew?
It's up to you guys.
Go
Yeah.
on.
Well,
And then
All
Jean
right.
can do our singy songy.
All right, let's do it. Dear God and Great Spirit and loving Mother Earth, we ask that you reach out to all people on Earth who are suffering at this time, who feel alone or isolated, and show them that your presence is infinitely around them. We also ask for healing of the sick, and we also ask for comfort for all those who require it or need it, even if they don't realize it at this time. We also ask that anyone who's feeling lost or alone be shown a way forward that is to their highest benefit. And we ask that everybody have a divine experience, getting to know divinity within a way that is right for them, so that they can build a personal, healthy, and happy relationship with themselves, the universe, and the world around them. Amen.
Amen.
Would be nice if me and Matthew would do our night song.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know. I don't
are
know
you
if we can
going
allow
to-
Matthew to do the Nanite song.
Matthew
know
doesn't
how
want
to
to sing.
Matthew probably doesn't know the Nanite song.
I don't, but I will listen to you do it, Jean.
Go on,
You
Jean.
Listening. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Good
That's
night
our
and God
Nanite
bless
song.
everybody. We'll see you
bless.
all
Good
soon.
night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
God
Bye-bye.
bless.
Matthew.
See you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
take my